Good day, everybody. This is STEM of Africa. In this our YouTube channel, we deal with physics, chemistry, maths, further maths, and technical drawing, including computer science. So please support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you. So if you want to answer this question on technical drawing, so we're looking at technical drawing question today. You said for question 1, you said the front view of a mental piece is shown in figure 4.1, which is this. Draw full size and show clearly the constructions for finding exact position of the tangent joining the arcs. Now, this is the figure we are asked to construct. Now, if you look here, we have radius 30. This radius 30 is more like a circle. You can see it here, it's a circle. So here is also radius 30, is same thing as a circle. Here radius 30 also is something as a circle. Here is radius 15, is also a circle. And here radius 45 is also a circle. And we are told that the distance between these two radius 30 is 130 mm. Distance between this 30 and this 45 is 87. Distance between these two 30s is 50. And distance between this 30 and 15 is 25. So let's start by drawing this straight line to mark out our 130. So at the end of the 120, I will draw this circle and draw this circle. So let's begin. So ideally, we're supposed to use a T-square to produce the fence line. Under the fence line, you mark out 130 mm. So let's mark out 130 from this line I produced. You do that with the aid of a T-square. So here is 0. Then here is 0 to 130 millimeters. So that is the ending of 130. So at the end of those two 130, I will draw a circle of radius 30, another circle of radius 30. So let's mark out our 30 mm. You can see here is 30 millimeter. 30 mm. So I won't draw a thick circle because the circle is not complete. So I'll put it at this point. At the beginning of the 130, I will draw a fence circle. Draw a fence circle. And the ending of the 130, I will draw another fence circle. So that is that. Then, next, we are told the distance between these two 30s is 50. So let's draw a vertical line from this center to this center to have 50. To do so, I will use my set square and T-square. For now, we don't have a set square. I'm going to use a ruler to do so. So let's produce a fence line from this center. From the center of this circle now, let's draw a fence line from it. So from there, I will now mark out distance between centers is 50. I'll mark out my 50 mm. So let's mark out our 50. Here is 50 millimeters. So at the ending of this 50, I will draw another fence circle of radius 30. I'll draw another fence circle of radius 30. Let me take the measurement again to be sure it has not shifted. The measurement is accurate. So at this ending of this radius 30, now draw another fence circle at this point. Radius 30. That's another fence circle of radius 30. Then we are also told that the distance between these two centers is 87. So I will mark out my 87 from it. So let's mark out 87. So I'll mark out 87. Here is 87. From there, I will produce a fence line down to give me that 87. So from here now, draw a fence line. Then I also mark out 50. Distance between them is 50. Here is 50. Or you can just use your T-square to produce from this center. I draw a straight line because both of them have a common horizontal center. So from there now, I will draw a circle of radius 45. So this time around, I'm marking out 45 with my pair of compass. Here is 45. I will equally draw a fence circle here of radius 45. Fence circle of radius 45. That is done. Then next, we are told that distance from this center to this circle, here is radius 15, it's also a circle. Distance between them is 25. From here is 25. So let's mark out 25 from this other center. I'll draw down a vertical line from here, from this center, produce a vertical line, and mark out 25 from it. So here I'll mark out 25. Here is 25. But if you notice, that there is a straight line connecting this radius 15 and this radius 30. There's a straight line connecting both of them. So what is the point? So I'll mark out the 25. So I will shift this point down with a distance of 15. I'll take 15 from this point. I'll take 15 away because the radius is 15. So from here now is 15. I will take 15 away. So I'll produce a horizontal line tangential to the first circle and produce a mark out 25, mark out the same 25, so I will mark out 15 out of the 25. This is 15. So here's that these points now serve as the center to draw the circle. Here's now the center. I will now draw the circle of radius 15. Mark out my 15 this time and draw. This is 15, as you can see. Come back here and draw a fence circle of radius 15. Circle of radius 15. So now that we have gotten all the points, so now it's time to apply the principle of tangency. So these two radius is 30, 30. So since 30, 30, that means I can just join both of them because there's no principle to apply. They are it will be tangential to each other. The same thing is also true here, 30, 30, they'll be tangential to each other. So what I would do is just to join these two centers. Let me get the center point of this 30 and join both of them. So I will now join these two centers together now because there's no principle of tangency to apply here because the two radius are the same. The same is also true here. I will join these two centers, the same radius, together. That is it. So what next? You can see there's a line connecting this radius 30 and radius 45. How do both of them connected? They connected internally. So I will apply the principle of internal tangent. What's that principle? I will add this radius 45 to radius 30. That will give me radius 75. But before then, I need to bisect these two centers, these two circles of 45 and 30. So do so, I'll put my pair of compass at the center of the 45, extend the radius no more such that it's more than this line. I will draw arc here, draw arc here. I will come to this other center of 30 to intercept these two arcs I draw initially. With that, I will join the two bisectors together. Join the two bisectors. So, where's the end sense? With that, I will draw a semicircle. Put it at this center or the other side and draw a semicircle. So, if I should add 30 to 45, that will give me radius 75. So, let's mark out radius 75 and mark out radius 75. This is radius 75. Radius 75. I'll put it at the bigger circle to cut an arc on the semicircle. So here the arc cutting the semicircle join from the center of the bigger circle. So both of them meet here. I will use a faint line to join from the bigger circle. So you see, this is the first point of the tangent. Remember the question says we should locate the exact point of the tangent, is the first point. So how do we get the next point on this other side of the tangent? It's very simple to do. All you have to do, take your pair of compass at the center, extend it to the first point of the tangent, which is here. Take it to this other side and cut an arc. So this is the second point of the tangent. This is the second point of the tangent. With that, I can join both of them with a thick line to get that point. You can see it's perfectly tangential. So if you also look clearly, you will notice there's also a tangent between this radius 15 and this radius 45. You can see they also touch internally. So to do so, I also join from this center to this center with a faint line. So I will join these two centers together and also bisect it. I'll bisect these two centers, put my pair of compass here, draw an arc here, draw an arc here, come to this other side, intercept this arc, intercept this arc. Also join both of them with a faint line to enable us draw the semicircle. If that is done, I will put it at this point. Here this horizontal line touches this perpendicular bisector. I will also draw a semicircle. So I will apply the principle of tangency. 45 plus 15, that will give us 60. So I will mark out radius 60. Radius 60. I will put it at the bigger circle to cut an arc on the semicircle. You can see it touches exactly here. So I will join to the center of the bigger circle. It touches here. I will join from here to here. So this is the first point of the tangent. You can see it touches the bigger circle at this point. So how do we get the other side of the smaller circle? I will pin my pair of compass at the perpendicular bisector, extend to the first point of the tangent, cut the second point of the smaller circle. So both of them meet at this point. So I can easily join from here to here to get the next point. You can see with that we've achieved the drawing. All we need to do is to thicken the part we're supposed to thicken. So I will thicken from here to here, from this half. Thicken from here to here. Thicken from here to here, just like that. So let's thicken it. So I will thicken this circle now. I will come back here to thicken this circle. So I will do the same thing here. I will thicken this one also. I will thicken this point also. Then I will thicken this radius 15 also. Thicken radius 15 also. So this is what we have at the end of the day. So I will thicken this point to complete my drawing and also indicate my center line. So all circles must have center lines. So I'll put center line at this point. I'll put center lines. Make sure you don't forget that. Put center line at this point. Center line here. Put center line at this point. Also put center line between these two. Center line between these two. So this is our question. It has been perfectly answered. So it has been perfectly answered. So like I said, this is Time of Africa. If you like what you are doing, please support us by subscribing to the channel, comment, and share. Thank you.